Agreement and disagreement. Dialogue 1. I don't think our taxes get anything good for us.
What do you mean? The state just gave another $4 million to schools.
I don't think that money does any good.
I disagree completely. Do you think schools can be run for free?
They can be run for much cheaper.
The result would be that children would be less educated.
Not true. They spend a lot of that money on useless programs.
That money is going to buy more computers for the classrooms.
So, we didn't have computers in school. We can still read and write.
That was 20 years ago. The world today depends on computers.
They can learn about computers from their parents at home.
What about poor children who don't have computers at home?
So, my tax dollars are going to poor children?
What's wrong with that? I think you could be a little more generous.
Maybe you're right. Dialogue 2. I think we should go to Mexico for vacation.
I disagree. I think we should go to Canada.
Canada will still be cold this time of year.
It will be cool, but not cold.
It will be too cold for me.
Mexico will be too hot for me.
We can't go to both places.
Why don't we go later in the year?
What good will that do?
Canada will be warmer in a few months, but not too warm for me.
Yes, then we can both be happy. I think that's a good idea.
I'm glad you agree.
Dialogue 3. I'm hungry. Do you want to get something to eat?
Yes, that would be nice. What kind of food do you want?
I was thinking of having Mexican food.
I don't like Mexican food at all.
Why not? It's so good.
It's too spicy and it's not healthy.
I disagree. That's not true at all.
What do you mean? Of course it's true.
It's healthier than a lot of American food, such as hamburgers.
It's still too spicy.
Come and try some. I know this place where much of the food is not spicy.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Good. I'm glad we see eye to eye. Dialogue 4. Do you want to come over and watch the ball game?
No, I'd rather do some reading for class. I don't like baseball.
I suppose that's because you're a girl.
Don't be ridiculous. I like football and basketball.
Then why do you not like baseball?
Baseball is boring. It doesn't have much action.
I disagree completely. Do you think a home run is boring?
How often does that happen in a game?
How often does a goal happen in soccer? It's the same thing.
At least in soccer, everyone is moving.
Baseball can be interesting once you learn about it.
Maybe so, but I'd rather not take the time to learn.
So, you agree it could be interesting?
No, I just don't care. Let me know the next time you watch a basketball game.
Okay, suit yourself. Dialogue 5. What took you so long? I've been waiting for an hour for our tennis match.
I'm sorry. Traffic was awful. I got stuck.
Did you go through downtown?
Yes, they're building that new stadium.
I know, and the construction is slowing down the traffic.
The worst thing about it is we don't even need the stadium.
I couldn't agree with you more.
The mayor thinks it will be good for the city, but we don't even have a sports team.
I guess he thinks it will attract a team.
That's a pretty big risk to take.
Yes, I agree. I don't understand it all.
Well, I suppose I should stay out of the downtown area.
Probably so. Anyway, let's go play tennis.
Good idea. Let's go.
Belief and disbelief. Dialogue 1.
What are you doing today?
What I always do, every year.
By the way, do your kids still believe in Santa Claus?
My son's only 4 years old, so I haven't told him the truth yet.
How old were you when you stopped believing in Santa?
I was 10. A kid at school told me Santa wasn't real.
My dad told me when I was 10.
That's a pretty big moment when you stop believing in Santa.
I didn't say I believed my dad when he told me Santa wasn't real.
So, you still believe in Santa Claus?
It's the only thing I don't believe in anymore.
Dialogue 2.
Who do you think will win the election for senator?
I think Tom Smith will win. I hope so.
Why do you want Smith to win?
He promised to lower taxes.
And you believed him?
Sure, why not?
He's just saying that in order to win the election.
How do you know?
He wants to have many new programs which require taxes.
I'm sure he'll find a way to do that without more taxes.
You're too naive.
And you're too cynical. Dialogue 3. Hi, Mom. I'm going out to play.
Have you finished your homework, young man?
Yes. Can I go now?
Let me see your work.
How come you never believe me?
You never give me reason to believe you. Now show me your work.
Okay. Let me get it. Here, see?
Well, it looks like you've actually finished.
Good. Now can I go out and play?
Okay, you can go out.
Thanks, Mom. Bye. Dialogue 4. Hey, guess what?
What is it?
I've got some really good news.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Tell me.
I got promoted to manager at the office.
Oh, that's too good to be true. I can't believe it.
Believe it, honey. It's true.
I guess this means you'll be getting paid more.
Yes, I can hardly believe it myself.
Maybe we can go to Mexico this year for vacation.
Is that what you want to do?
Maybe. We can talk about it. This is unbelievably good news.
It's certainly true.
I'm so happy for you.
Dialogue 5. Hey, Mary, do you know when our reports are due?
I believe they're due at the end of the month.
What is your paper about?
I'm writing on Greek mythology.
That's interesting.
Yes, it is. I'm learning many things.
Didn't they believe in a lot of different gods?
Yes, they did. They believed that certain gods caused things in nature.
Some people still believe things like that today.
Maybe, but most modern people know more about science.
I don't know about that. I saw your last grade in science class.
Very funny, Paul.
Compliments and praises. Dialogue 1.
I just finished grading your test, Bobby.
Oh no, did I fail?
No, why do you think that?
It was a very hard test.
Actually, I wanted to congratulate you.
Me? Why?
You got the highest grade in the class.
Really? That's amazing.
You did a good job, Bobby.
I did study hard.
I can tell. I hope you study as much for the next test.
I will, Mrs. Fisher, I will. Dialogue 2.
Hey, James, I haven't seen you in a while.
It's been a few months since we last saw each other.
You look good.
I've been exercising a lot.
I'm jealous. I should exercise as much.
It's some hard work.
I can imagine, but you look a lot bigger, too.
I know. I got tired of being so skinny.
Well, the improvement really shows.
Stop, you're embarrassing me.
Okay, Mr. Muscles.
You're right. You are jealous. Dialogue 3. That was a pretty good game today.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to win, but we did.
You were playing pretty good. Good job.
Most of that was luck. I wasn't playing as well as you were.
Don't be so humble. You won the game for us.
We all won the game.
You're just saying that to be modest.
Well, we still have to practice.
Yes, that is the only way to keep winning.
And keep me on the team because I'm so good.
I liked it better when you were humble.
I'm only kidding. Let's go celebrate our win.
Good idea. Dialogue 4. I am so jealous of you.
Why do you say that?
Because every day you always wear something good.
Really? I just throw on anything I can find.
That's not true. You have really good taste.
Do you think so?
Yes, I do. Maybe you could go shopping with me sometime.
Okay, that might be fun.
You could help me pick out some good clothes.
Can you go this Saturday?
Yes, that would be perfect.
I'll give you a call.
Dialogue 5.
Wow, that's a nice car you have there.
Thanks. It's a 1965 Corvette.
I know. I bet that was expensive.
It was, but it's been a dream all my life to have one.
It looks like you keep it in good condition.
I come out every Sunday and clean it for about an hour.
I would too if I had a car like that.
You want to take it for a drive?
Oh no, I wouldn't trust myself with the car that nice.
I can understand that. How about I drive and you can come along for the ride?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, get in and fasten your seatbelt. Reassurances and consolations. Dialogue 1.
I can't believe what happened, Dad.
Why? What happened?
I lost in the science fair.
No, you didn't. You got second place.
I should have got first place. The winning exhibit wasn't as good as mine.
I think you're right, son.
Life's not fair.
That's true. It's important that you learn that lesson.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
You should see that the important thing is that you did do a better job, even if you didn't win. That's what counts.
Really?
Of course it does. You can't always win, but if you keep doing well, it will work out in the long run.
Thanks, Dad. That makes me feel a little better.
No problem. Your mom's fixing dinner, so we'd better hurry home. Dialogue 2.
Why are you so sad, honey?
I miss my dog, Oscar.
I know you do, Linda. I miss Oscar, too.
Why did we give him to Grandma and Grandpa?
You know why. He was getting too big for our little house.
So what? I wanted to play with him.
Don't you think that's a little selfish?
Why is that selfish, Mommy?
Isn't Oscar happier playing on that big farm with Grandpa? Don't you want him to be happy?
Yes, but doesn't he miss me too?
Of course he does. But whenever we go visit Grandpa and Grandma, then you can see him.
I hope we go up there soon.
We will, honey. We'll see them soon.
Good. Then I can play with Oscar. Dialogue 3.
Today was awful.
Have a seat and tell me about it.
I got fired from the store.
The sporting goods store? Why?
The boss said I came in late too many times.
Why were you late?
I had to finish a test at school.
That's not fair, but you didn't like that job anyway.
I know, but I needed the money to buy my dad's car.
Look at the bright side.
What could be the bright side?
This job was getting in the way of school. You didn't like it anyway, and you can always find another job.
I guess that's reassuring. I'm just annoyed right now.
That's understandable. Have a beer and forget about it.
Thanks, I could use a drink.
My friend works at a restaurant, and they need people. We'll go over there tomorrow and look for a job.
That sounds good to me.
Dialogue 4. I can't believe I said that to your parents at dinner.
What? What did you say?
That we have to work a lot for money right now.
What's wrong with saying that? It's true.
They'll think we're asking for a loan.
No, they wouldn't think that.
They'll certainly think I'm not a good husband.
Why? They like you very much.
Because it seems like I can't provide for you.
That's silly. They know we're just getting started in life.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right. I know my parents. Don't worry about it.
Good. I guess that's reassuring to know. Dialogue 5.
Why are you so upset?
I'm just worried. My grandfather is in the hospital.
Why? What's wrong with him?
He fell down yesterday and broke his leg.
Oh, that's awful. I'm sure he'll recover.
Maybe, but he's getting older. I worry about him.
I feel the same way about my grandfather, but you shouldn't worry so much.
Why? I'm afraid that no one can take care of him in the future.
Your grandmother can take care of him. She's in good health, and she's a very good person.
That's some consolation, I suppose. I just feel bad that I don't have more time to look after them.
They probably wouldn't want you to be tied down with them.
You're right, but I still worry. Warnings and prohibitions. Dialogue 1.
What are you doing this afternoon?
I don't know. I'll probably do homework.
I have a better idea.
What's that?
Let's go sneak into the junkyard.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Why not?
There's a sign outside the gate that reads, "No trespassing."
So what? I said we'll sneak in so we won't get caught.
Are you worried about the dog? There's another sign which says, "Beware of dog."
You worry too much. I don't think there's really a dog.
Fine. You go find out and tell me. I'm doing my homework. Dialogue 2.
It sure is a sunny day.
Is that why you're driving so fast?
Why do you say that?
The speed limit here is 65 miles per hour. You are driving at 80.
Everyone speeds.
Not here. There are always a lot of police on this part of the road.
So what? It's a little fine.
Actually, that sign just said, "Fines doubled for speeding," which means it'll be twice the normal amount.
Well, it's my money to worry about.
Yes, but it's my life to worry about. Even if it weren't illegal to drive so fast, I'd still want you to slow down.
Fine, I'll slow down. Are you happy?
Yes, I am. Thank you. Dialogue 3.
That was a good meal.
Yes, it was. How about some dessert?
That would be nice, but first I want to smoke the cigar.
I don't think you should do that.
Why not? It's a nice cigar.
In this restaurant, the sign says, no smoking.
They can't stop me from smoking.
They can make you leave. Anyway, it's bad for your health.
Let me worry about my own health.
It's bad for my health, too, as well as for everyone else here.
Okay, I'll put out the cigar.
Good. Now let's have some dessert. Talking about people. Dialogue 1. What do you think of the new boss?
Do you mean Mr. Lee?
Yes, that's right.
I think he's a pretty good guy, and that's his problem.
What do you mean?
I mean that he's too nice. He tries to be everyone's friend.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, except some people don't listen to him.
I don't think I understand.
He's too soft on people. That encourages some people to not do their share of the work.
Really? I never thought of that.
Don't get me wrong. I think he's a great guy.
He's just not cut out to be a boss.
Exactly.
Dialogue 2. Hey, where are you going?
I borrowed this CD from David. I'm going to return it.
He's got a lot of CDs, doesn't he?
Yes, and he's generous with them.
I've heard that about him. He seems like a pretty nice guy.
I think it's just his nature.
Actually, I've also heard he has a bad temper.
Really? I hadn't heard that.
Apparently, someone returned one of his CDs scratched, and he was really mad.
That seems reasonable. I would be mad too.
Yeah, I guess I would too. He just seems so nice. It's hard to imagine him being angry.
I'd better get going. I've still got to return this to him.
Are you going to borrow another CD?
Maybe I will. I'll see you later.
Dialogue 3.
Did you go to the party on Friday night?
Yes, I was there for a little while. Why do you ask?
Robert was there with a new girl I have never seen before. Who was she?
Oh, that was Alice, Robert's new girlfriend.
Really? How long have they been dating?
I think it's been about a month. She's very good for him.
That's nice to hear. Why is that?
He just seems happier with her than normal.
What is she like?
Oh, she's very nice, and she's the complete opposite of Robert.
They say that opposites attract.
It's certainly true in this case. She's very friendly, while he acts so serious. She's got a good sense of humor.
I guess they balance each other.
That's what I think. Maybe you can meet her tomorrow.
That would be nice. When?
They're both coming by after dinner to watch TV.
Okay, I'll come over.
Sounds good. I'll see you then. Dialogue 4.
Hey, where are you going?
Anywhere, just to get away from Barbara.
That's not very nice. Why do you say that?
Have you ever talked to her? Every word out of her mouth is about the environment.
I've noticed that. Is it that annoying?
Yes, it is for me. She lectures me about pollution and criticizes me if I don't recycle.
You should recycle.
I know. That's not the point. The point is that she's got a one-track mind.
I guess she is pretty boring.
Exactly. It's all she ever talks about.
So where are you going now to get away from Barbara?
The library, I guess. I'll see you later. Dialogue 5. How are you doing?
Not too good. My mother's in the hospital again.
Why? What's wrong?
Her heart is weak. She's getting older.
Who's her doctor?
Dr. Jenkins at Mercy Hospital.
He's my uncle's doctor. He's very good.
That's a relief. I'm glad to hear that.
He's very smart, and he's good with older people.
Yes, I've met him, and he seemed friendly.
With my uncle, he knew just the right thing to say, and he kept my uncle's hopes up.
That's a good thing to hear.
I'm glad I could help. You're in good hands with Dr. Jenkins. Call me if you have any concerns.
Thanks, I'll do that.
Talking about objects. Dialogue 1. Hey, Mike, I haven't seen you in a while.
I've been busy moving to a new place.
Oh, really? How's that going?
I finally got settled in this weekend. It's pretty nice.
Say more.
It's a nice-sized apartment on the west side of the city. It has enough to satisfy my needs: bathroom, living room, kitchen, bedroom, and so on. It also has an enclosed porch.
That does sound nice. Maybe you should have a party there sometime.
I've been thinking about that. The living room is large enough for a good number of people. At least all of our friends.
That would be a good idea.
The only problem is that it has a carpet from wall to wall, so people would have to be careful not to spill things.
Oh, I see. Carpet can be difficult to clean.
The good thing is that the kitchen has a dishwasher, which saves me a lot of time.
Yeah, nobody likes doing dishes.
You should come by sometime and take a look.
I think I'll do that. See you later, Mike.
See you later, Walt.
Dialogue 2. Wow, did you see the rain this morning?
Yeah, I got caught in it on the way to work.
Really? You look so dry. I'm soaked.
That's because my sister bought me this jacket for Christmas.
Oh, that's nice. It looks kind of light.
It's not heavy, but it's still warm because of modern materials. It's very waterproof.
This is nice. Will it be warm enough even later in the winter?
It should be. If it gets too hot, I can remove the inside layer.
I see. It's even got a hood.
Yeah, I really like that part. It's very good for keeping my head dry.
That's important. A wet head makes you get sick.
I'm very grateful for this gift. I saw some of these on sale at the mall last week.
I think I'll go down there and get one.
You should. They're really worth it.
Dialogue 3. What have you been doing today?
I was out shopping.
Really? For what?
You know how they had that report on crime rising on the news last month?
Yes. What did you buy?
I got a gun.
You just went out and bought a gun? That's crazy.
I didn't just go out and buy it. I had to do some paperwork and wait for a week. The government had to make sure I had a good record.
It doesn't matter. It's still unnecessary.
I think it is necessary. It's just a small pistol. I'll keep it at home and maybe in the car on long trips.
Don't you think it's unsafe to have in the house?
I don't have any children, so how can it be unsafe?
Do you even know how to use it?
The police department is giving classes on gun safety now.
I still think it's a bad idea. Are you really going to shoot someone? I don't think so.
I hope not. Who knows? As a single woman, though, I think I should be able to protect myself. Anyway, my father has 2 guns.
That's different. He goes hunting, and he used to be in the military.
What difference does that make? I have the same rights as him.
I hope you're not overreacting, but I'm curious. Can I see it?
Sure, come on over and have a look.
Dialogue 4.
Don't come in the house with those dirty boots.
I won't. I'm leaving them on the porch.
How long have you had those boots anyway?
I think about 7 years now.
Really? They haven't fallen apart?
Not yet. I keep them in good condition, and I still go hiking in them when I can.
Are you sure you don't want to buy new ones?
I could, but these fit so well now. I think they ought to last a few more years.
Haven't the bottoms worn off?
Yes, but I just had them replaced a few months ago.
I see. Well, if they make you happy, that's good. Just don't track mud in the house.
I know. I left them outside on the porch. What's for dinner?
I ordered a pizza earlier. It should be here any time now.
Great. I'm starving. Dialogue 5.
This is a really nice Chinese restaurant.
I know. I read about it in the newspaper.
I'm glad they give us a knife and fork. I don't see how you use those chopsticks.
A Chinese friend in college taught me. It's easy once you get used to it. It's just like using your hands.
I don't see how you pick up anything.
You just hold them like this, with one on your thumb and the other between these 2 fingers.
That seems clumsy.
It's not. Personally, I think it's more civilized than using a piece of metal to stab your food.
Maybe, but the rest of the world uses knives and forks.
That's not really true. Much of Asia uses chopsticks, and in many countries, people just use their hands.
Well, I use a knife and fork.
You use your hands when you eat fast food sometimes. Some Chinese think it's unclean to use your hands. They may be right.
Are you calling me dirty?
No, I'm just saying you should expand your outlook. Oh, look, our food is here. Let's eat. Asking about age and name. Dialogue 1. Hello. Is this a good time to speak with you?
Sure. What can I do for you?
I was at the Computer Business Convention in Dallas last month. I heard you speak, but your name escapes me.
Oh, it's Janet Abrams. And you are?
Sorry, I'm Tom Dickens.
You wanted to ask me something?
Yes. Do you think what you said about the Internet is also true for smaller companies?
How small?
My company only has 9 employees.
I don't think that would make a difference.
Really? That's good to know. Dialogue 2. I'd like 1 ticket to see Blood Monster 2.
That will be $6.50.
Okay, there you go.
And I will need to see some ID.
ID? What do you mean?
I'll need to see some kind of identification to show your age.
Why? This is just a movie. I'm not buying beer.
You have to be at least 18 to see this movie. It's very violent.
That's not fair.
That's the rule.
I left my driver's license at home.
Then how did you get to the theater?
I walked.
Down the highway? Look, I'm sorry. You can't get into this movie. Let someone else through.
Dialogue 3. I'm Oliver. You look familiar, but I don't remember who you are.
You've seen me before. Guess who I am?
I'm sorry. You look a little young to be here. This is the Cates High School 20-year reunion.
I'm Ira Banks, Oliver.
Ira? You should be about 38, but you look about 30.
I'm 38, no doubt about it.
But you look so young. How?
Really? I live in Arizona now. That's why I'm so dark, from the sun.
You must work out or something.
I'm in the fire department, so I get a lot of exercise.
I guess so. Well, you look good.
Also, I had all that long hair in school, which is mostly gone now.
That's true.
So what do you do now?
I work for an insurance company in Boston, so I'm stuck at a desk much of the time.
Tell me about the rest of your life. Let's get something to eat.
Sounds good to me. Dialogue 4.
How difficult do you think the class will be this semester?
I've heard the professor is very strict. She doesn't give good grades often.
I thought you were the professor.
Do I look that old?
I'm sorry. Most of us here are in our 20s. You look a little older than that.
Don't worry about it. I'm 45. My name is Tracy.
I'm Christy. Are you going back to college now?
Yes. My daughter just left home for college, so I thought I'd go back to school as well.
That's nice. What are you majoring in?
I don't know yet. I'm thinking about psychology.
Really? Me too. That's great.
It is a little strange being around all these young people.
I can imagine. It'll be a fun year, though.
I hope so. I look forward to it. Dialogue 5. Is there a problem, officer?
Some neighbors have complained about the noise. Is this your house?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry about the noise. Some friends are with me. We'll be more quiet.
Good. I just need to know a few things. What's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's David Fowler.
And how old are you, Mr. Fowler?
I'm 24. Why do you ask?
I'll need to see some ID. There are beer cans on your front yard.
Oh, sure. Here's my driver's license.
Thank you. Can you say that everyone in your house is old enough to be drinking?
Yes, certainly.
If I have to come back here and I find out someone underage is drinking, I have to take you to jail.
I understand. That won't be a problem, officer.
Thank you. Good night.
Asking about countries and nationalities. Dialogue 1.
Did you get the assignment for today's class?
Yes, we have to read the next 2 chapters.
Thanks. I'm Henry, by the way.
I'm Leo. If you don't mind my asking, where are you from?
I'm from Pittsburgh.
Oh, I'm from California. Where is your family from?
Pittsburgh. You mean, where are my ancestors from?
Yes.
My great-grandfather came here from China.
Do you speak Chinese?
Not a bit. Do you?
Of course not. I'm not Chinese.
Neither am I. I just look Chinese.
I see. How stupid of me.
No, I hear that question often. I'm completely American, though.
Dialogue 2. Is this seat taken?
No, let me move my shirt.
You mean coat. That's your coat.
I'm sorry. My English is not so good.
No problem. Where are you from?
I'm Russian. My name is Ivan.
My name is Adam. Are you here on vacation?
Yes, I am. It's very nice, but a little hotter than I expected.
Really? It's only going to get hotter this summer.
At least this train is air-conditioned.
That's true. My great-grandmother was from Russia.
She was? Where was she from?
I think Moscow. I'm not sure.
I went to school in Moscow. I studied engineering.
That's what I'm studying now.
Good. Then maybe we can learn much on this train ride from each other.
Dialogue 3. I really like this restaurant. It's one of the best in town.
It's a Mexican restaurant. I thought you were Cuban.
I am, but my wife is Mexican. I've learned much about Mexican food.
That makes sense. What's good to eat here?
The burritos are quite good. They're not too spicy either.
By the way, how long have you been here?
Do you mean in America?
Yes. When did you get to this country?
I came with my mother when I was 8.
I didn't mean to pry.
It's no problem. I've been very happy since we came here.
That's good to hear. I guess you must really appreciate this place.
I do. Next month, I'll become an official citizen. My wife is already a citizen.
That's great. Why didn't you say something earlier?
I wanted to make certain first.
Congratulations. Welcome to being an American.
Dialogue 4. Are you finished with that newspaper?
Yes, here you go.
Thanks. Do you want it back when I'm finished?
No, keep it. By the way, I couldn't help noticing your accent. Are you Irish?
No, I'm Scottish. You Americans often get those confused.
You sound very similar to us.
Well, at least you didn't think I was Australian. I often hear that.
I used to have an Australian boyfriend, so I know that accent. I'm Stacy.
I'm Kim. Pleased to meet you.
Why are you in the U.S.?
I work for a British company here, but right now I'm on vacation.
Where are you going?
I'm going out west. I like the outdoors.
That's nice. I'm from Colorado. It's very pretty out there.
Yes, I want to see the Rocky Mountains. Perhaps you can tell me about them.
I'd love to.
Dialogue 5. How do you like working here so far?
It's pretty good, actually. Everyone is very nice.
You're from Kenya, right?
No, I'm from Nigeria.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No offense taken. I'm used to it.
If you don't mind, I wanted to ask a favor of you.
I don't mind. What do you need?
My wife is black. I mentioned you to her. She wanted to have you come over for dinner. She's very curious about Africa.
That sounds interesting. I hope I can help her.
Great. She'd love it. She's very interested in where her family came from.
Well, I don't know that much about history.
It doesn't matter. She'd love to talk to you. How does Sunday night sound to you?
That sounds fine. I'll see you then.
Telling time. Dialogue 1.
What time is it?
It's about 3:30. Why do you ask?
I was supposed to meet Megan at 3 o'clock to study. She's pretty late.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure she has a reason.
I doubt it. This is the 3rd time she's been late.
I see. Maybe you should just leave.
That would teach her a lesson.
30 minutes is long enough to wait for someone.
I think you're right. I'm getting out of here.
Do you want to get something to eat instead?
Sure. I didn't really eat much at lunch, so I'm hungry.
Let's get out of here and get something to eat. Dialogue 2.
Mr. Stevens, sir, do you have a moment?
Yes, Leroy. What can I do for you?
I've been having trouble with this math class. I wanted to ask for your help.
I see. Well, would you like to meet sometime? I have a class right now to go to.
Yes, I would like that. What time is good for you?
I don't have any classes this afternoon. Can we meet then?
My last class is over at 3:30.
Do you want to meet at about 4?
That would be great.
Well, I've got to get to class now.
Oh, it's 9:30. I'm going to be late for my history class.
Don't be late. I'll see you at 4, Leroy.
I'll see you then, Mr. Stevens.
Dialogue 3. Hey, Mom, I'm going out for a few hours.
What time will you be back by?
I don't know, maybe 10 o'clock.
That's not good enough. You have school tomorrow.
Okay. I'll try to be back by 9.
What do you mean you'll try?
Fine, I will be back by 9.
That's better.
Talking about dates. Dialogue 1. We need to really study for tomorrow's history test.
It's so tough. I can't remember all those dates.
Let's test each other. We'll make it like a game show.
Okay, that sounds fun.
First question. When was the Declaration of Independence?
That's easy. July 4th, 1776.
Okay, here's a harder one. When was Pearl Harbor attacked?
December 7th, right?
What year? Tell me the year.
1940.
Wrong. It was 1941.
See, it is too difficult.
You just need to relax. Most of the test isn't about dates anyway.
Yes, but a lot of it is about dates.
Don't worry. Relax and do the best you can.
Easy for you to say.
Dialogue 2. Wow, our boss is really tough.
Why? What happened now?
Remember that report on city tax laws we had to do by December 15th?
Of course I remember. We've only got 3 weeks left to finish it.
Not anymore.
Why? Did he cancel it?
No, he moved the deadline up to December 5th.
That's less than 2 weeks away. We'll never finish it by then.
Stay calm. We'll just have to work overtime.
I guess you're right. That means extra hours in the office.
I think we can do it. What's tomorrow's date?
Tomorrow is November 25th.
We'll have to really start working faster.
Yes, we do. I hope we can finish on time.
I think we will. At least I hope so. Dialogue 3. Ms. Fisher, do you want your flight booked for the business convention?
The one in Denver? Yes, please do that, Kathy.
What date do you want to leave by?
Well, the convention starts on the 24th of March, but I wanted some time to see Denver.
How about I book a flight for the 22nd?
No, I want more time to see Denver. I want to fly out on the 20th.
You've got a meeting scheduled on the 20th. Do you want to cancel the meeting?
Who's the meeting with?
It's with the mayor's office.
No, that's too important to cancel. Go ahead and reserve my flight for the 22nd.
I'll get right on it.
Thanks, Kathy.
Dialogue 4.
When does our college have spring vacation this year?
Let me look at my calendar. I wrote it down.
We get 2 weeks off, right?
I think so.
Did you find it on your calendar yet?
Yes, here it is. Our spring break is from April 2nd to April 16th.
Good. That's exactly 2 weeks.
Where are you going?
I'll go home for a week and then go to Florida.
You're going to the beach?
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
I bet so, but not as fun as Mexico.
You're going to Mexico?
I've saved money all year with my friends.
You're so lucky.
Dialogue 5. Welcome to the corner bookstore. Can I help you?
Yes, I ordered a book about pottery 2 weeks ago. Is it in yet?
Let me look on our computer.
It's written by Susan Potter.
When did you place the order?
August 11th.
I see. It's been delayed due to shortages.
When will it get here?
I think it should be here within 6 weeks.
But that's the middle of October. I need this book for a class.
I'm sorry. Would you like to cancel your order?
No, I'll just wait until it gets here.
Okay. Sorry about that. Have a good day. Talking about the weather. Dialogue 1. I'm tired of studying. Let's go do something fun.
What do you want to do?
Let's go play catch with a football.
You're right. It's good weather for football.
It's very crisp and cool. It's perfect fall weather.
Fall came pretty late this year.
I know. It's the middle of October already.
The leaves are just beginning to change color.
I get the feeling that it's going to get cold fast.
I agree. Maybe it will snow early.
That would be nice. I like snowball fights.
Let's go play some football.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I've got the ball. Come on.
Dialogue 2. How are things going up on the farm, Ray?
It's not bad, but I'm a little worried about the frost this year.
What makes you say that?
This spring there is supposed to be a cold spell.
Oh, really? That could be bad for your oranges.
I know. I had a bad crop 3 years ago for the same reason.
I hope you get better luck this time.
I hope so, too. We'll have to see what happens.
We had a lot of rain this winter, though.
What difference does that make?
I've been told that's a sign we'll have a warm summer.
I sure hope you're right.
That's what my wife told me anyway.
I think I've heard that before.
Well, good luck. I've got to get to the store.
Okay, See you later.
Dialogue 3. Do you still want to play tennis today?
I'm not sure. It's pretty hot outside.
I was noticing that. You want to wait until another time?
I think I would. The weatherman said it was only going to get hotter today.
What makes it so bad is that it's so humid.
I know. I'm sweating just sitting here.
I heard that this was going to be a hot summer.
I can believe it on a day like this. It's only May.
Yeah, imagine what August will be like.
I guess I'll be running the air conditioner a lot.
Remember when mine broke last summer?
That's right. I almost forgot. Your house was so hot inside after that happened.
I got it fixed, but maybe I should buy a new one just to be safe.
That's a good idea. Instead of tennis, let's go get an air conditioner.
How about we go to that new hardware store? I think they're having a sale.
Good idea. I'll drive.
Dialogue 4.
This is a great summer job, working in a national park.
Tell me about it. We get to spend so much time in the woods. It's great.
I am worried about how hot and dry it is, though.
Why is that? You don't like the heat?
It's not that. I'm worried about forest fires. This is perfect weather for them.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I'd hate for that to happen.
It's bad enough that so many campers start illegal fires.
This dry weather will only make it worse.
I guess we should make sure all the campers understand the rules about fires.
We should also keep our eyes open for any fires that could get out of control.
A fire in this weather could destroy thousands of acres.
Stop thinking about it. That's bad luck.
You're just superstitious. There's no such thing as bad luck.
Maybe not, but I still don't want to think about it.
I guess you're right. Let's just enjoy the outdoors.
I agree, but still keep our eyes open for fires. Dialogue 5.
What do you want to do tonight?
I don't know. I'm not feeling too good.
What's wrong? You sound kind of sick.
I think I'm getting a cold.
Maybe we should stay in tonight.
I think I'm sick from that camping trip yesterday.
That's right. I heard it rained up in the mountains.
It did rain pretty heavily. I forgot to bring an extra pair of socks.
Really? You walked all day in wet socks?
Yeah, now I'm paying for that decision.
Just get in bed. I'll make you some chicken soup.
Thanks, that would be nice.
Just promise me one thing.
Sure, what's that?
Make sure you pack extra socks next time.
I promise. Asking for help. Dialogue 1. Hey Heather, are you busy this afternoon?
I don't think so. Why?
I was having trouble in our biology class.
Do you need my help?
Yeah, I do.
Did you want to meet this afternoon?
I was hoping we could meet. Is that okay with you?
It's no problem. What do you need help with?
The different theories of plant reproduction.
Anything in particular?
No, I just keep getting them mixed up with one another.
Oh, I see. Well, I took some pretty good notes on that subject.
Great. I could use the help. Do you want to meet in the library?
That's fine. I'll see you there.
Dialogue 2. What seems to be the trouble?
I think I just had a flat tire.
You sure did. I wonder what caused it to blow out like that.
I have no idea. Maybe the tires were just old.
Do you need any help?
Actually, do you have tools for changing a tire?
Yes, I do. Do you mean a tire iron and a jack?
Yes. Could you loan them to me?
Let me go get them. Wait just 1 second.
Thanks. I appreciate this very much.
No problem. I'm just glad to be of assistance.
I'm very grateful. I have to be at work, and I was worried that I would be late.
Don't worry about that. You'll be back on the road in no time. Dialogue 3. Hey, Sarah, what are you doing this weekend?
I didn't have any plans. I was thinking about studying.
Why don't you come play softball?
Where do you play softball?
Some of my friends and I have formed a team. We need another player.
I don't know if I should. I'm not very good.
It would really help us out.
What position would I play?
You could play wherever you wanted. It doesn't really matter.
Do you practice every day?
No, we mostly practice on weekends.
I guess I could come out and play. What day should I come?
Saturday at 4 o'clock.
I'll see you there.
Dialogue 4. I've got a real problem.
What's the problem?
I've got to get a birthday gift for my wife.
Oh, that is a problem. What are you going to get her?
Do you have any suggestions? I was hoping you could help.
Buy her some jewelry.
That's too easy. I need to get something more thoughtful.
Don't ask me then. I'm not good at being thoughtful.
Good point. What did you get your wife for her birthday?
I got her a car.
Really? You bought her a car?
No, I'm joking. I bought her a nice watch.
That's a good idea, but it's not good enough.
Well, good luck. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Dialogue 5. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for your history books section.
Are you looking for a particular area of history?
Actually, do you have any books on Chinese history?
Yes, we do. Follow me, please.
I'm glad to hear that. Many bookstores do not have much about Chinese history.
I'm surprised to hear that. We have many books.
Do you have any books about Mao Zedong?
Yes, but we should first check the biography section, since he is a specific person.
You're right. Of course, the biography section would be better.
Here you go. Will this help?
Yes, this book looks good.
Okay, let me know if you need any more help.
Thanks, I will.
Asking the way. Dialogue 1.
Hey, could you help me?
Sure, what do you need?
I'm looking for an address. 524 Maryland Avenue.
Let me think. Maryland Avenue?
Any ideas?
Oh yeah, I know. It's about 1 mile over that way.
Do you mean to the northwest?
Yes, that's right. It's over by the new stadium.
Could you tell me how to get there?
Sure, you go up Monroe. That's the street right there.
Okay, got it. For how long should I walk?
Maybe 4 blocks. Then you take a right on Fulton.
Okay, I think I understand.
Then go down Fulton for maybe half a mile. You'll see Maryland Avenue on your left.
That sounds easy enough. Thanks.
No problem. Good luck. Dialogue 2. Excuse me, you seem lost.
Actually, I am a little lost. I thought the art museum was around here.
Oh no, the art museum is on the other side of town.
Isn't this Washington Street?
It is, but the art museum is on East Washington Street. This is West Washington.
Oh, that explains it. So I just go back down Washington, right?
Not really. This street ends at Jefferson Street.
What do I do there?
Take a left on Jefferson. Go up just 1 block.
Okay, I see that on this map.
Good. After 1 block on Jefferson, you'll see East Washington on your right.
I guess the art museum will be there.
Actually, you'll need to go another half mile down East Washington. It's easy to see, though, once you get there.
Thanks. This saves me a lot of trouble.
Dialogue 3. We are so lost. Where's the highway?
Let me get out the map.
We've been driving up and down this street forever.
I'm looking on the map right now.
Try to find Interstate 97.
I'm trying.
Do you see anything familiar?
Which street are we on?
Baker Street. We're going north on Baker Street.
I've found out where we are. You need to turn around and go south.
Okay, what do I do after that?
Drive until you see Green Street, then go left.
Expressing opinions. Dialogue 1.
I hate driving to work this way.
Do you mean on South Street?
Yeah, it's the shortest route, but the road is in such bad condition.
I have noticed a lot of bumps in the road.
How could you not notice?
I think it's easy for me to ignore since I'm the passenger.
Well, I'm sick of it. They never do any repairs here.
Yes, but if they did road work, they would cause traffic delays.
Sure, but it would only be for a short time.
You'd still complain.
No, I wouldn't. This is worse because it damages my car.
That's true. Maybe we should go a different way to work.
I'm starting to agree.
Well, let's detour here at King Street.
It might make us late, but I'll give it a try.
Dialogue 2. I'm tired of studying. I'm going home.
What are you going to do now?
I'm going to watch the boxing match on TV tonight.
That's horrible.
Why do you say that? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about boxing. It should be banned.
What? Why?
It's not a real sport. It's just fighting to entertain people. It's so uncivilized.
I disagree. It teaches people about courage and determination.
That's nonsense. You watch just to see 2 men beat each other up.
No one forced them to fight each other.
Really? Then how come it's mostly poor people who box? They don't have any other choice.
Maybe you're completely right, but I'm still going home to watch the fight.
You should be ashamed.
I am. See you later. Dialogue 3. I'm not happy with our new boss.
Why not?
He doesn't do anything. He just tells everyone else what to do.
He's the boss. Isn't it his job to tell other people what to do?
No, his job is to direct other people, not have them do his work for him.
What do you mean?
I mean that he even has other people go to meetings for him while he goes home early.
He doesn't even go to his own meetings?
No, he just comes in for the morning. After giving out a list of what he wants done, he goes home by lunchtime.
That's terrible. How long has he been your boss?
About a month, but not for much longer.
Why do you say that?
I'm going to see what I can do to get him replaced by the company.
Good luck. I hope you're successful.
Dialogue 4. I don't think schools are as good as they used to be.
Why do you say that?
Have you read the newspapers lately?
I haven't read anything about the schools.
Math test scores are lower than ever.
Do you think that's the fault of the schools?
I can't imagine any other reason.
That's true. I wonder why schools are getting worse, though.
In my opinion, it's getting more difficult to find good teachers.
Well, they certainly don't pay them enough.
I agree. Besides, I don't think they get enough respect.
When my son gets old enough, I may send him to a private school.
I agree. I think I'll do the same. Dialogue 5.
I think the mayor is doing a good job this year.
That's a change from your old opinion.
I know, but he's surprised me with how well he is doing.
What makes you say that?
He's doing a really good job with city services, for example.
Like what?
He's cut back on unneeded spending while hiring more police officers.
He hasn't done such a good job with the roads, though.
I'll admit that the roads still need work, but no one is perfect.
You can say that because you take the bus to get to work. I have to drive.
That's true, but maybe you should take the bus as well.
What else do you think he's doing better?
He's gotten rid of a lot of corruption in the government.
I have to agree with that. You would not have said such good things about the mayor before.
I know, but my opinion's changed. I hope he keeps doing such a good job.
If he does, then maybe I'll share your opinion of the mayor.